Well, what's going on, everyone? So, I got a story for y'all today, going back to senior year. I didn't exactly do a senior prank, but anyways, I think it was a week or two before the seniors got out, and I had this class called marketing. I didn't need that class. I didn't need the credit, any of that stuff. So it was one that I just took it real easy in that class, playing games, talking to people, just not doing much at all. And so, like I said, got to the end of the year, and we had to do this paper. I guess you had to do one in every class, something like that. And I knew, if I did the paper, I could actually pass the class because I had a 59 point something, and I had to round up. And I was like, yeah, I have to do this paper if I want to pass. And even though I don't need it, why not? And, I'm close enough to passing. Why not just pass? And so, anyways, I had a great idea of how, or of what to do to motivate me to do this paper. So it had to be a certain font, about certain thing, a topic, and, a certain size, 2.5 pages, the whole deal. So I did all that. And then I decided to translate it into another language. Because teacher never said it had to be in English. So I was real literal about it because it never once said it had to be in English. That was not, that wasn't said. So I did that. And basically how I do that, I think it was on Google Docs or something. And you can highlight the text and then select which language you want to translate to. It's really easy to do. And I believe I selected, I think it's called Urdu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I believe it's used in Pakistan or something. I really can't remember, but it looks kind of similar to Hebrew because a lot of people confused it for Hebrew. But anyways, it translated everything, my name, everything, the whole thing, man. And so I didn't execute this properly though. So anyways, because I told people about it, some kids in class, so it wasn't a surprise to some people. Anyways, so I go to turn it in, and of course mine has to be the first one turned in. But I think if I would have waited till the next day, I think it would have been considered late, and I would have lost, some credit on it or whatever. So she went ahead and turned it in. It had to be the first one she picked up. And, she looks at me and she's like, "Is this yours?" And I point at it. I'm like, "Yeah, that's my name right there." And so she goes and throws it away. So we dig it out of the trash, I'm sitting there talking to her, and it's like, "Would you like the English copy?" She wasn't too thrilled with me, but she's like, "Yes, I would like, I'd like the English copy." And so I gave it to her. Unfortunately, I didn't get bonus credit for the translated paper, but I did pass it to another student in class, and because I had 2 copies of it basically. And so the next day he came up to me and he's like, "Did you get called into the office, to the principal's office?" And I looked at him, I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, "No." And he said, "Well, I passed that paper on to my girlfriend. She took it in her history class and put it on the wall." And I don't know what her teacher thought. Her teacher thought it was, I don't know, something funky, I guess, something strange, something whatever. So he apparently took it down to the office, and I guess they, realized that it wasn't anything serious. But I thought that was kind of interesting that happened. But anyways, a lot of the other students, they got a big kick out of that, because me being all literal and stuff about it, because I didn't tell her. Maybe I did tell her. I really don't remember if I told her. She never said it had to be in English, but I'm sure if I did, she would have been really mad. But not much she could do. I was leaving the next week or 2 weeks or something. So not much can be done then. So, but senior year was a whole thing. It was it was rough. I can talk about it at some point, but it was tough. And so by that time I was pretty done and pretty ready to be out of there. So I decided to do that, and after that whole deal, I ended up getting a C on the paper, which I think that disappointed me more than anything, because I turned in 2 different papers. I didn't see anyone else do that. So, I got a C. I always kind of wondered, I know the paper wasn't the absolute best, but I kind of wondered if, I'm not sure that she did this, but I just kind of wondered, I was like, I wonder if she actually took off points because, I did that. I don't know. I know you're not supposed to do that, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened. But you know, like I say, I mean, the paper wasn't a masterpiece, so you know. But I mean, it was pretty much what she asked for, except for the language. So, anyways, guys, that was yeah. I don't know if you consider that a senior prank, but that was that was something I did, and which reminds me of something else that I did in a class, and I freaked a teacher out. Anyways, that's another story for another day. I got to get to push mowing here, and it's finally cooled down. It got up to 99 today, and almost 100, and so it's too hot to mow earlier, so I can get to mowing. Anyways, guys, see you later. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you have one similar to it, drop it below. Let me know something you did back in school, whether it was senior year or whatever year, and yeah, thanks for squatching. Catch you later.